Good morning, everybody. This is your host, Crystal, and this is another edition of the 9 o'clock Meltdown podcast. And over phone, I have the wonderful and talented Severio Mancieri. Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. How are you?
Not too bad.
Wonderful, wonderful. So I haven't done an early morning interview in many, many years. So thank you for bringing it back around.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for having me. This is my first, my first early morning radio as well. So,
All right, perfect. Now, last we had spoke, you had come out with an album. You were doing a lot of touring around the Midwest. Now, I know because I keep up with you on Instagram that is still going strong. But we're here to talk about your headliner gig. How did that go? What's happening next? And let's just jump right into it.
Yeah. So that show actually hasn't happened yet. That's going to happen in May 17th in Topeka, Kansas at the Noto Art District. It's like a concert in the park, Saturday in the park type thing. There'll be a local opener from Topeka as well. And then I think I'll play from 8 to 10 that night.
Perfect.
Yeah. It'll be good.
Yeah. So how did you get on board with a festival in Kansas?
Yeah, so a friend of mine, well, not a friend per se, but like another musician who I know from Omaha, Hector Anchondo, actually played there last year. So I had seen that he played there and it looked like a fun spot. So I reached out to them, and it took about 6 months, but we finally got it all squared away, and it's all confirmed. So
all right, excellent.
Yeah.
6 months. So was it a back and forth between the two of you, or you just had to wait to hear back from them?
Yeah, so I sent the initial email, and then it took about a few weeks, I think, for her to get back to me the first time. So then I responded to her email, and then it took her like 4 months to get back to me the second time. So yeah, it was just kind of like a hurry up and wait kind of thing.
Yeah, and that's the other side of musicianship and artistry that people don't talk about. It really is a hurry up and wait. Like, I cannot tell you how many times I've sent out emails asking for interviews and things like that, and I'm at the point now where I send out an initial email, and if you get back to me, awesome. But if not, you kind of gotta move on. It's almost like I send it and forget it,
Exactly.
just because you can't be hanging on to that one opportunity. But it sounds like you learned that at a very early stage of your career.
Yes, I did. Absolutely. I mean, I think the name of the game is persistence. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yes, as I swallow my coffee really loudly into the microphone. But anyway, so you're headlining a show in Kansas. How has your Midwest tour been? Like I said, I follow you pretty heavily on Instagram, and you're always posting about shows that you've got going on. You were recently down in Minneapolis. Where else have you been? Where else am I not talking about?
Yeah. So I think I'm playing in like 10 or 11 states right now. So let's see, both the Dakotas. Oh yeah. So I was just in Bismarck and in Minot this last weekend for some shows, which was fun. My first time playing out that way in North Dakota. Trying to think. So I'm playing in Minnesota, Iowa, Wisconsin, both the Dakotas, Missouri, Michigan, Nebraska, Kansas, Illinois, Indiana. So I guess however many states it is, I'm not sure exactly, 10 or 11, something like that.
All right, perfect. But you still play Duluth, right?
Yeah, I do. I play at Sir Ben's a few times a year, and then I play at Ben Paddle Brewing as well a few times a year.
Yeah, excellent. So you've definitely carved a niche for yourself and made a career out of musicianship. Yeah, I think last time we had really dived into, you were carving this path and seeing where it went, and it sounds like everything's going really, really well. So congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah, perfect. What's on the docket for music-wise? Are you looking at releasing an EP? Do you have any recordings that are coming up?
Yeah, so I put out my first full-length record back in February. The first one that we talked about last year was called Can I, and that was a six song EP. 1,000 Feet from the Sun came out in February of this year. I think it's not. I think it's 8 or 9 songs. So that's I guess technically my first full length record. I probably have enough material for 2 more records, but I have no plans yet to put anything out, so to speak.
Gotcha.
Takes money and time and planning, you know what I mean? So
Right. Let's dive into your latest album. So, did you go to a studio for that one, or did you record it yourself?
yeah, so a band from a bit north of Duluth called the Brothers Burn Mountain, Jesse and Ryan Dermody, have a studio in their like homestead, basically out in the middle of the woods, about an hour and a half north. I guess it'd be northwest of Duluth.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I did it there back in January, and I had the bass player who I play with when I'm in Iowa on the road come up and play with me on that record. So, which was fun.
Yeah, excellent.
Yeah.
Now, I kind of forgot that Brothers Burn also do that as well as their own musicianship. So how was it kind of being in their studio? Was it laid back, or were you really kind of on a time crunch?
It was pretty laid back. We did it in 2 days. I mean, there was only 8 or 9 songs, so I mean, it wasn't like there were 20 songs to do. You know what I mean? So we did about, we did about 4 or 5 one day, and then 4 or 5 the next day. We did some harmonies and some drums, or I guess percussion that they had played on the record as well. So yeah, it was fun. It was a great time.
Yeah, excellent. And now, to get to that studio, did you reach out to them? Did they reach out to you? How did that kind of facilitate itself?
I think I had put out a post on social media asking about recording studios, because I had done one with somebody else, and my first one with somebody else, and he was not available. So I just said, hey, looking to put out the second record here. You know, musician friends, what are some options that you guys have used in the past, and blah blah blah. And he reached out to me, and we kind of just kind of got it all squared away.
Nice, fabulous, excellent. And now, is that album available on iTunes, Amazon, all those good places?
Yeah, it's available on I believe all of the streaming sites.
All right.
Tidal, Pandora, Spotify, iTunes, Amazon, everywhere. Yeah.
All right, excellent. Well, I will definitely grab that one.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, perfect. So how has obviously touring has been going pretty well. You're hitting the road quite a bit, actually, from what I've seen on your posts and things like that. How has your music been received? I mean, is it obviously you're still doing it, so it's going pretty well, but how has the audience been?
Good. I've got some like pockets of fans kind of all over the place, which is nice. They keep coming back to see me, which is good. There's definitely like a mutual thing there. And like, I don't know, I mean, like some shows aren't that great, that's fine too. I mean, it's not, I mean, I don't take it, I guess, personally per se that much anymore. I think probably a bit earlier on I would have, but not so much now. So, I mean, things are good. Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like you're battle hardened.
Yeah. I mean, you kind of have to not, I would say this, you can't let every little thing get to you, because then everything gets to you. You know what I mean? Like,
Right. And I think that's a lesson everyone kind of needs to learn. I know for me personally, it took me a long time to learn that lesson. And now at 35, I think I got it down pretty well. But, some things still kind of shake my ego now and again. But yeah, I totally get it. Yeah, back when I was running sound, I could run sound to a complete full house, or I could run sound just to myself. So
right.
I fully understand. But no, good for you for keeping it going and making everything happen. Are there any music videos in the works? I mean, I know you just released an album, but any thoughts on that regard?
I'm trying to. Yeah, it takes a lot of money to do that kind of thing. So that's probably the biggest, I guess, speed bump right now. But yeah, there's definitely been, I've definitely been in some talks with some different folks about getting something put out for that for the latest record. I think I I did a music video for my first record about 8 months or 9 months before, or I guess after the first one came out. So I guess I'm sticking true to that time frame, timeline for this one as well. So
Perfect. Well, and now we're in the throes of winter too, so
yeah,
unless you want to take your guitar out in -degree weather.
not really.
I don't blame you. I wouldn't want to be out filming in -degree weather either, so. Perfect, perfect. What else is on your docket? You've got music coming out your ears and everything's going pretty strong for you there. How has the new album been received? How's it been?
It's good. It's good. It's being played. I think it's being played definitely on the North 103.3. The current in Minneapolis is playing it now. I believe couple spots in Iowa. I think Morningside College in Sioux City is playing it. What's one up north? KAXE in Grand Rapids. I think they're playing it as well.
Oh, yeah. WEXE?
Something like that.
Yeah.
I'm not sure exactly.
Sorry, radio station, if you're listening.
Yes.
We'll get the call letters correct one of these days.
Yes. Yeah. So there's been some I guess like regional airplay.
Yeah.
And I still CDs at shows and whatnot too. So.
Perfect. Excellent. So for distribution and stuff like that, if we can kind of take a little tangent that direction, do you do that yourself or do you kind of outsource that to a different company?
So for online stuff, there's a program called CD Baby, which distributes the like the WAV files or to all the online streaming services. For CD distribution, that's generally on the artist. I think. I mean, in my case anyway, I'm the one who kind of like sends out CDs to different spots and record stores and whatnot. So.
Yeah. Excellent. So how do you go about doing that? I mean, do you just start hunting for local radio stations and college campuses, or do you kind of have a pocket of people that you know?
I mean, I have some like pretty solid contacts now, but yeah, it's just kind of like hunting for different spots. So that you think will receive your record and we'll play it on, we'll spin it on their station, and this and that. Yeah. I mean, it's just kind of like one big hustle, I guess.
Right.
So.
Oh yeah. I remember when I was at KUWS and I was the music director there, I'd always have somebody from a distribution company reach out and they're like, "Oh, how many spins did this track get? And did you play their second track?" And it's just like,
Right.
dude, the CD went into the shuffle.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
Right. I mean, if I say we got it and it's in the shuffle, don't worry, it's getting played, but I'm not keeping track.
Right.
But, now with everything being digital, I mean, it's the press of a button and So,
Yes.
So yeah, kind of, how have times changed?
Only getting weirder, right?
Oh, that's for sure. Yeah, that's for sure. I mean, we could definitely go into the film industry and kind of how that's fizzling and tanking almost, and YouTube's on the rise, and yeah, but we won't. This is not why we're here. But excellent. I am so glad to hear things are going really well. So now you still do touring throughout the year. You don't take any time off or anything like that in the
No.
winter? I mean, you can't really.
No. I tour pretty much the whole calendar year. I slow down a little bit over the winter time, but not much. I mean, so like in the summer, I average about 14 or 15 shows a month, which is about every other day.
Yeah.
And then in the wintertime, it's like 8 to 10 a month. So I mean, and like I try to like string them together so the travel isn't too far away from each other. You know what I mean?
Right. And you still drive, don't you? You don't fly
I do.
anywhere?
Nope. Yeah, no, I drive a lot and all the time. Yeah,
Yeah. You and your car are best buds.
we are. I actually probably spend more time in my van than I do in my house. To be honest with you. So
Oh, the life of a musician.
yes, yes.
Oh, perfect, perfect. What else is there? Your album came out, you're thinking about a music video, you're touring right now. What else is going on in your life? Are you getting geared up for Christmas? Are you going to do any kind of Christmassy shows?
Christmas. No, let's see. I'm going to be playing. I think in Hopkins, and then also Winona a few days before Christmas. And I'll probably spend Christmas with my brother and his family, my nephews, and maybe our parents as well. And then I think I'm off until the 5th of January after that. So I'm kind of down for, I guess, a bit of a break. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, just I'll be on the road pretty steady until I guess then. So
All right. Well, yeah, a well-deserved vacation.
thank you.
Yeah, or maybe a staycation.
Yeah, I'm gonna be watching TV. Yep.
I love it. I love it. Ring in the new year with the ball drop in New York.
Netflix, exactly. Yes, yes.
Yes. You know, I've watched that ball drop many years now, and
Yeah.
now that I'm a little bit more of a cynical adult, I always tell myself, "Oh, New York is becoming a man again. Yay."
That's funny.
You can take it. You can take it and use it. But yeah, no, I don't know. I'm not. I mean, I love the whole New Year's and stuff like that. Don't get me wrong, but yeah, I don't know. Now that I'm an adult, the kind of magic of all of it is left a little bit. I don't know.
Yeah, yep, I get that for sure. It's not as. I mean, because you're about 5 years older than I am. You know, as time goes on, things go quicker, and like New Year's probably don't mean as much because like it's just it's one more day. You know what I mean? I don't know. I mean, yeah.
Right, right. Exactly, exactly. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm happy that, I get to see another year around the sun and stuff like that, or maybe in the bleak throes of winter, because it'll be January, but,
Right.
it's just kind of like, okay, well, time flies, especially the older that you get, so, no, I'm right there with you, but, yeah, we're on a tangent now, let's bring it back.
Back to music, please.
Yes, exactly. Back to music. So, are there kind of thoughts brewing in your head about putting out another album, or are you just gonna ride this one for a while and kind of do touring?
Yeah, it seems that I do a record about every 2 years. So I'll probably sit on this one for probably the next calendar year, and then by that point I'll have enough songs to probably put out a full length record again.
Nice.
Yeah, so I'm booked up through I think pretty steady through like June right now, something like that. So no plans of slowing down on the traveling and playing music. And that'll give me plenty of inspiration to have more songs. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, I think last we had spoke, we kind of talked about lyric wise, but now do you pull kind of from your experiences from real life, or is it more on kind of the fictional side of things, or a blend of the two?
Probably a blend, but probably more towards real life type stuff. I mean, kind of out on the road, you notice things. I mean, like time is different when you're kind of traveling all the time. There's like the rhythm of your life is totally different than like kind of like other folks that aren't doing what you're doing. So I don't know. I mean, like you just kind of notice little things, and here's an idea, and you hopefully jot it down, or you talking to your phone and it records that kind of thing. So
Yeah. Yep. I am right there with you. I write poetry, so when kind of the inspiration comes up, I gotta whip out my phone and write it down. Otherwise, I'm gonna forget it.
right, exactly.
So, yep, I can attest to that one. Definitely, definitely. So what else is on the docket? You're booked up through June. You've got this headliner show coming on. You're thinking about a music video. You got some stuff brewing in the works for another album. What have I missed? What else is going on in your world?
Trying to think. I've got a festival booked for July in Brainerd called Blah Rock Festival. That'll be headlined, I think, by John Wayne and the Pain.
Ooh.
Yeah. I'm trying to think what else. I'm playing some like small theaters now, which is cool. Just kind of putting lots of miles in my van. You know what I mean?
Yup. Do regular oil changes and you'll be good.
Yes, yep. The trick is to keep the fluids good. That's right.
Right. Right. All right. Well, excellent. That's absolutely perfect. And now, if somebody's interested in booking you or seeing what you've got coming up, where can they find that?
Yeah, so my Facebook is Severio Mancieri Music. My Instagram is at Severio_Mancieri. If you type in my name on Google, kind of all that stuff will pop up. Email is severiomancieri@yahoo.com. So yeah, just kind of all those spots, I guess you can find me there.
All right.
Yeah.
Excellent, sir. Excellent. Well, thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule to talk with me and the wider world about your music. And thank you for being my first early morning interview in many years. Thank you.
Beautiful. Thanks for having me. It's a lot of fun.
Right. Perfect. Well, I will definitely see you again out and about. So.
Sounds like a plan. Have a great day. And Merry Christmas, everybody.
Yeah, you too, Severio. Thank you so much.
Yep.
Have a great day.
Bye.
My mind's made up. I've been looking for the wrong things. Yeah. My mind's made up. I've been looking for the wrong things. Yeah. Where am I now? 1,000 feet from the sun. Where am I now? 1,000 feet from the sun. And you take me far away from my home. And you make me do it on my own. My mind's made up. I've been searching for the wrong things. Yeah. My mind's made up. I've been searching for the wrong things. Yeah. Where am I now? I'm out from my goals. Where am I now?